Yo, what's up, folks? Um, by circumstance, the only way that I can actually get my phone to pick up the plate is by having it down here with my little desk stand. Um, because for whatever reason, the front camera on my phone will pick up a lot more on photo mode than it will video mode. I don't actually know why. I didn't feel like playing around with it too much to figure out why. Um, because I don't even know that I can necessarily change it. But I just have some fries, a little bit of ketchup, and then like some water. And I'm hungry because it's 12:25 a.m. and I ate at like 4 p.m. And so I'm just hungry because I'm up. And I decided to make a video for you guys. So um silly thing that I did. I was gonna tell you guys what brand of fries these are, but I took the picture with my iPhone that I'm now using to record. So I can't. Cause I don't forgot. Um but they came out really golden brown and crispy because I assumed that they're originally blanched. I think it said in like vegetable oil. And so like this is the first batch of fries I've ever had, of frozen fries, where you can just pop them in the air fryer and they have like a little coat of oil by themselves to like refry themselves. Like, so they get crispy without you having to actually like put oil on them or anything. You know what I mean? And I would assume they can do that because they're beer battered. So they're not like just going straight from potato to blanching and then flash freezing. But they're actually pretty good. They're a brand I had never seen before until I bought these. I bought these on a Publix run the other day after work. I was going to Publix to buy some of the little hamburger patties that like the deli makes, or at least used to make when I was first starting off cooking, because they had like a cheddar and bacon one that I really wanted. For whatever reason, I was craving it. I haven't eaten it since high school. So like I haven't eaten it in like 8, 9 years, but for whatever reason I was craving it. So I decided to go in there looking for that. I don't think they make them anymore. And then I found like some Parmesan crusted chicken breasts for like $7 in that same area, and I picked those up. And I needed a side to go with it, so I got fries. But the crazy part is, I didn't even end up eating fries as my side with those. I just made some yellow rice and ate that with it instead. And I got these, and I was like yesterday, okay, after work, I'll just eat some of these with like the TGI Friday frozen barbecue chicken bites. But the crazy part was, I made the barbecue chicken bites and was like, I don't even think I'm hungry enough to eat these with fries. So I didn't make them. And now they're my late night snack, and they're actually pretty good. I like these. I think my brother's in there baking a cake. So I hope you guys cannot hear the whirring noise of the utensils he's using in there. But if you can, then I apologize, and I hope it doesn't ruin your experience. I'm just now getting back into this. I can use my other phone. I was gonna say, I can't see who bro is that made me want to come back. I'll say this, I thought about coming back a few times and just making some more videos, but I decided against it. But then D2 Menace commented and he asked me to come back for Dokkan. By the way, I already recorded a Dokkan like soft-spoken video, but I'm gonna make a whole nother channel for that. So you'll see it on there. And I'll have it up, and I'll post the link. Won't be up by the time this video is up, but by the time my next video is up, it'll be up. I'll post it at like the top of the comment section here, and then I'll make a community post about it too. So just be on the lookout for it. But yeah, I actually had some videos recorded from like last year, like 3 videos. I could have put out for you guys, but I decided not to because what I was trying to do was actually get ahead. And 3 videos wasn't enough. That was only a week. And then I decided that I wasn't making videos anymore, so I just stopped. But yeah, oops. I hope that's not loud. But yeah, what I decided to do is I'm just gonna make another channel for strictly gaming content. And one of my favorite ASMR artists over the past almost 2 years now is Slip in the Shadows ASMR. And he literally just makes content like this, bro. Just regular stuff. Rambles. Eating something. Showing off a game store or a video game. Regular everyday stuff. And I'm like, that's the kind of content I like. And if that's the kind of content I like, other people also like that kind of content. So just make it. But the reason I haven't made any content is because I really haven't had anything to say of interest. I always have things that I'm thinking about. I always have things I'm trying to do. But like, I kind of came to the conclusion I'm not really an entertainer. I always love making videos and streaming and stuff. But like, I'm just not an entertainer. I don't have a character that I want to play. So, for a while there, even though I've been doing YouTube since 2014, I kind of felt like maybe YouTube wasn't for me. Maybe I shouldn't try to do it anymore because I'm just like, I'm not really an entertainer. But again, I've talked about it in videos before. YouTube is all about just broadcasting yourself. And the thing about it is, there are some people around the world that just want to see regular guys be regular dudes. You know, like, that's it. So I figured, you know, why not? There was also a point in time where I just wanted to make more in-depth content, but then I didn't have the time to do it because it was always like work and DoorDash because I had a part-time job, but I was DoorDashing to supplement the income. And then now I have a full-time job, and I have a bit more time because, like, I have a set schedule. I know when I go to work. I go to work for those 9 hours a day, and then I'm done, and I go about the rest of my day. And my schedule is good because it's at not too early in the morning, and I don't get off late at night. So like I can get up early enough in the morning to do things that I want to do, and I get off early enough in the afternoon to be able to do other things that I want to do. So yeah, I have a good schedule. And in having a good schedule, I have time to do regular stuff like this. I don't get paid a lot, but I get paid enough to accomplish my personal goals with where I'm at in life. Like, so I don't complain about my pay. In general, it's really not enough, but like, it's enough for me to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. And so that's good enough for me. And there's a space that I exist in where I can understand both sides of the coin. I can understand it not being enough long term or big picture. And I can understand why it's not enough for some people in different predicaments than I'm in. Even though we work the same job and live in the same area, some things in life are very different, especially once you bring like other people into the picture, people that have more significant bills than me, people that have children, you know, people that have health issues or family members have health issues. I understand all of those things. So I understand why some other people feel a type of way about it, but I personally don't, because I'm blessed enough to not have any of those problems necessarily apply to me. I have my own problems, but none of those. And my problems can be fixed with the income that I'm currently on. It'll just probably take me a little bit more time. But I feel like if time is my biggest issue, then we thug it out. And, you know, you never want to speak death into existence, but like, if you die while you're trying to get there, at least you die trying, you know? My bad. I had took apart my bed, so like my old bed railing is over there, because I should be getting a new one soon. And I just wanted it to be lower to the ground. I don't like having my bed really high up. I guess now that I'm not showing the plate, I can actually pull this up, actually. I wasn't doing it to hide my face. You guys have seen my face. I just have my hood on. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, No, my circumstances are decent. Tough and trying, yes. Especially because I've shared with you guys some of the things, like a couple of things that have been going on throughout my life. But I feel like, honestly, even though I only had a part-time job last year, I was employed all last year. And that's the first time that that has happened since I started working. Like, I've always gone, excuse me, a stretch of time in a year where I didn't have a job or where I was in between one at least. But that didn't happen this year, and it set me going into this year at a better position than I've been in years prior. And because of the nature of my job in relation to its commute, um, I'm actually in a really good position, even though I don't have a car again. My car broke down again. And this time it's a serious enough issue to where I just need to buy a flat out new one rather than fixing it because it's a transmission issue. Um, and it's an old car. It's a 99. So I'm not fixing it again. I'm just gonna get, I'm just, not a new one, but like a newer used one. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, but my plan for this year was to pay off the debts that I've accrued, or at least get most of it down. That's gonna have to take kind of a back seat because I need to get a vehicle. So, whereas my plan for this job was a 3-year plan, as far as paying off debts and then starting credit repair, as I move into the latter half of my 20s going into 30. It looks like that's more so going to be a 5 to 6, maybe even 7 year plan, which will take me, I'll be 25 in July. So that'll take me to about 31, 32. Um, Taking a little longer than I would like, but it, you know, in that time, um, what would accelerate it is moving up career wise. It's just kind of like there's a transition in the tech market right now, and trying to figure out where to go, trying to figure out jobs, trying to figure out where they're trying to go and how they're trying to get people trained into the next phase of what they're trying to do as far as tools go, especially as artificial intelligence is concerned, and the new tool sets that are coming out and the things that are being developed to be able to help workflow that may necessitate either less workers or different kinds of workflow for the workers that are there. Um, People complain about it, but I do understand as I study history, these kinds of things happen. And sometimes you just go through a transition, and in about half a decade, it'll balance itself out. It's just you're gonna struggle in the meantime. And sometimes you're gonna have to put your head down and kind of put some of the goals that you have either on pause or elongate the amount of time that it's gonna take you to be able to get to them. And thankfully, I just haven't had any, at this point, I find myself fortunate enough to be in the middle of one of those without any, um, I don't know, extraneous circumstances, I'll say. I don't have anything external. I don't have anything outside of myself and being able to feed, clothe, and house myself that is on the docket as far as responsibilities for myself. There are things that I choose to take on that I don't necessarily have to, but I think they're for the betterment of some of the other people around me, that I try to assist with. But other than that, I don't have anything that is necessarily requiring my attention or requiring me to have to sacrifice what some of my goals would be in order to fulfill them. And, that's still going to take some work to maintain over the next couple of years as I do try to get to the places that I'm talking about. But I feel like I can get there. So, yeah. I feel like I could talk about that a little more in another video, honestly, because this one is getting to be about 20 minutes. And I just kind of wanted to come back and give you guys something to listen to. So, appreciate y'all for watching. I don't know what day I'll be back. I'm not putting myself on a schedule. I'll be back when I make another video. Maybe that's tomorrow. Maybe that's 3 days from now. Maybe that's a week from now. Maybe that's next month. I don't know. And I'm going to tell you guys that I don't know. But I'm going to tell you that I appreciate you for watching whenever I do upload. And while I will not be putting myself on a schedule, I will try to make videos for you guys, because I understand that while this channel is a passion project and me just having fun, there are people that do want to find people that they like and stick to them. So if you enjoy my content, I would hope that I can make more for you. But if I cannot, then I apologize in advance. But thank you for watching. This is me, your boy T, and I'll see y'all in the next one.